Milan have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's away. Big chance. Hits one. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, great play! Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He has found the way through. Inter Milan are enjoying this surprise lead. Strong running down that left flank. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Driving forward. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, they've got it again. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's bustling through here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Caicedo. That is a great ball. Big chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Chance! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Valverde. Inter can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Shot could be on. He's been chanced to shoot. And he's there to make the block.
Inter Milan have their third corner.
They've played it short. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Lovely bit of skill.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pass is just off. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Back on the first 45 minutes.
Inter deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Inter Milan head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's through, now is he in? He's in a good position here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Inter Milan could not have hoped for a better opportunity, and the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries, and his willingness to
Shot a goal! And we have our very first corner.
Lost right from here.
They've played it short. Gets into some space. Really fierce, close defending. It's been picked out. Opts to play it back. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he put it away? Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
The special feel of a potential upset, but it's a little early to get carried away just yet. Just the keeper to beat! And he's got the shot away! That was not gone well. Oh, that's a fine interception. Valverde. Inter Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Under an awful lot of pressure. Messi calmly anticipates. Ball has bounced loose now. And he's in and the finish! Well, the ball's come loose here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. In with the challenge. Jimenez. And he's lost his man here. What's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Donnarumma will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Oyarzabal. Messi. Oh, prompt interception. Ball is over the line.
Why is lagging so much? What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Bro, subscribe. Bro, subscribe.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Oh, well played, well played. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, I've always been a fan of this fella, Kyle Walker, who's amongst the most established fullbacks in the game, cited by so many top players as being a nightmare to face. It's very rare to see him beaten in a one-on-one situation. He just knows how to use his strength and pace to terrific effect.
Oh, quite no argument from me on that one. Drogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. Referee's given a throw. And the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Al Hilal breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Yamal. So what can they make of this? Yamal running with the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
That's a good foot in there. And he's in on goal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he's not getting his way this time. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Milinkovic-Savic. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Milinkovic-Savic. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That has been cut short. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And it's Rudiger. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's good running with the ball. Time and again they are repelled. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba. He's had it taken off him.
Al Hilal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Drogba stood his ground strongly. Oh, shooting chance!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ronaldo with the short one. Into Milan, have the chance to go the other way. Shot could be on. And Messi! He's got to be quick to recover this. He's dealt with that really well. That is great defending, so alert. Just eases him off the ball. And he's lost his man here. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, that's fabulous. Driving forward. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, here's a chance. This possibly the last play of the half. It's a mighty effort. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to...
31 days now?
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
আজকে তাহলে জমা দেয় লাস্ট ডে জমা দে হ্যাঁ
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently
আজকে
loves
জমা
the
দেবে কত
contest.
কালকে
আরে কি বলছো গো 31 days না
তাহলে কি হবে পাপা
And that's another good win of the ball.
आगे बोलता है ना
Good running, strong and purposeful.
अरे
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Al Hilal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Into Milan, still this single goal behind. Now this and the finish! Milinkovic Savic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Milinkovic Savic. And he was quick to react. Now that's well seen too. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now this could be a chance. That pass isn't the best.
fuck man
Milinkovic Savic. And here's Messi. Taken back almost at once. Ruben Neves.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's had a hit! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try. This ended up in no man's land. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Ruben Neves going full. Oh, what has happened here?
Al Hilal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Inter are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the shots! Spectacular save! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
looking for safety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
In with the challenge.
Inter need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
It could be in here. Oh, it's come loose. He's found a way through. He has found a way through. He's had a shot. Oh, he's given it away. In he goes again. It's there. We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive.
And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
इसका बादशाह
to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight.
And already we're underway here. Pulls out once more.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a cracking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And they're quick to get it back. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Nicely weighted ball. He's away, shapes to shoot! Oh, Inter! And Inter go in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
It's an Inter free kick.
He's got the goal.
He's looking to set free a runner. Well sorted out, and he's there to belt it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that was very necessary, and he's there to retrieve it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's had it!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Now he's off and running, and he was quick to react. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pinches it off him. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passes short and sharp.
টাকা দেওয়া আছে
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. I think he's done great. Oh, give it away! Turns and goes back. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. Barcelona have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable. Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. He is through here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Possession and ready to go again. Oh, super find. There's a no-nonsense tackle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's there to clear it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. They are now a 9-man team. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Good effort, and it is right on the half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. On the evidence of what we've seen, they weren't their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more. Inter Milan, the happier of the teams.
Hey,
heading
please
into
subscribe,
half-time,
hey.
1-0 up.
please subscribe please subscribe
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Defending was strong and firm. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Keeper's not concerned by that.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Can
get it through? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in with
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that was never going to make it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. Well, now it's a race for the ball. An uncompromising challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That looks a cracking goal. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's had it taken off him.
Yes.
That's a throw. Strong running down that left flank. And they're quick to press.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's come in hard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Nicely spread. Messi. Good driving run. He's found a way past.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, no, what a
Messi.
shit.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, that's delightful.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, the shot could be on here. through to the goalkeeper.
Yes.
And that will be it.
Oh, another match.
Inter Milan have done it. Their
Yes.
solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Bro, subscribe it, bro. Bro, subscribe it, bro. यार सब्सक्राइब करो White Studios. Chewy.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Oh, no, 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 Max. No,
And
no,
in
no,
front of
no,
us,
no,
this
no, no, no.
gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
No, 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 no.
And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time it is Messi!
Oh,
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. Played out to the left flank.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact. Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Griezmann.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Griezmann. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's found a way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Works it forward, Foden. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Messi.
oh, no problem.
Taken back almost at once. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Griezmann. And smartly reclaimed.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
That pass isn't the best. It's a good foot in there. Not the most accurate pass. It's a lovely, neat pass. Into Milan, have reclaimed it. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Messi. Now it's Griezmann. Foden. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Oh, that's a key interception. Foden. And here's Griezmann. And he welcomes it in. Messi stood his ground strongly. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there's been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Showing great feet there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Alexander-Arnold. Shot could be on. Into Milan, still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's had it nicked away. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Foden. Akanji with a definite foul there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Get a throw in. And he's being shifted off it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. The defender is not giving up on this. Now it's Foden. And it's Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Messi. Quality ball. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gets into some space. Real chance here. Not
chance to go forward. Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Griezmann. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lacked urgency. Great defending, strong and determined. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Messi. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Griezmann. He's dealt with that really well. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Messi with the short one.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Inter Milan on the spot for parity. A formality. We're level.
Yes.
The time
Yes.
for a
Shoo-wee.
and that is
Shoo-wee.
precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position there.
Shoo-wee. What the heck? Shoo-wee. Ayaw na rin. Ayaw na rin. Ooh. ब्रो सब्सक्राइब करो यार, ब्रो सब्सक्राइब, ब्रो सब्सक्राइब, ब्रो सब्सक्राइब।
What the heck is happening? Inter Milan versus Inter Milan. Inter Milan
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Hits one!
Easy goal, easy.
Goal! Inter! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. That is a great pick out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wriggles his way, belts one. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Donnarumma. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. There's the hit! That's really well cleared. Played out towards the right wing. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Come.
Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Penalty,
There's
penalty,
contact now,
penalty,
one way
penalty.
or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort.
Goal.
Corner through like, and they're running away with it.
Dum,
The
chak,
time for
chak,
a
dum,
cool
chak,
head,
chak,
and
dum,
that
chak,
is
chak, dum,
precisely what he showed. Played a game of double bluff here, I think. Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
He's away. That's good defending, very good defending. And he's searching through. Shot goal! Sticks it away! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
What the heck with the opponents? What the heck with the opponents?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here.
That's good dressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh dear, let's talk about that past the better. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Akanji. Ball's gone astray. And the shot! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Foden. Into the land, still holding out. Get a throw in. And that has left him in a heap. He's going to be disappointed with that. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's lost his man here. A great ball. That tackle was certainly sturdy. There's no flag. There's the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's having a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He is through here. Works it forward. And they're quick to get it back. There will be a throw-in. Being shifted off it. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found some space. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Mbappe. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Big chance! Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. Oh, we always look the favourite there. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates.
Great hit! Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Now, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
Inter really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Inter have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Good looking ball. Good determined running there, but one back by
চাল
the
দেয়নি তো
defence.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
আমাকে বলেছিস নাকি চাল দেবে আমাকে বলে ব্লিঙ্কিট আসবে
Oh, great chance. Mbappe.
আমাকে যা দিয়ে গেছে আমি তাই নিলাম তোদেরকে তো সঙ্গে না কলে কথা বলছিল
Looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that is one way to stop him. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. It's good work on the right flank here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has been cut short. Keeper's ball.
এটা ঠকিয়ে দিল রে
Well into the
কি একটা
second
দিয়েও
half.
দিতে বলছিল তো তোদেরকে
There's nothing between them. For a moment, you felt that was going
আজকে
somewhere.
সবাই তোকে
Have to go
ঠকাচ্ছে
again. Look at the space here. Great chance.
ইয়েস
Just the pick-me-up the whole game.
তো বললি হচ্ছে না বিল্লাহ
That looks like a preconceived plan.
Fury.
Win the ball and then unleash.
Test of fibre then for the so-called favourites. Messi. Foden. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Good play on the left-hand side here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Foden. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Closing in on goal, and he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Iraq are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, somewhat off target. That's a good run down the left. And that is out of play.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they win it back again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Messi. Inter Milan are minutes away from a notable win. And here's Mbappe. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Has a look and has a go. I think we're just about done here.
আমি তো জানতামই না চালের কথা আমাকে বলছিল ব্লিঙ্কিট আছে
Mbappe.
চালের টাকাও নিয়েছে কি
That's at the end.
ঠকিয়ে দিয়েছে পুরো
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
বারবার পারফরমেন্স কাউন্টার টার্গেট লিমিটেশন টাইম যাচ্ছে না তো opponent but
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Becklin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who could be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And that has left him in a heap. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think. but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Swung over. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now that's well seen too. He's intervened well there. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. 0-0 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now.
खाना
Yamal gets a foot in here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that's fabulous. David Neres. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, super. He's had a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
এইটা কি করে অপশন अरे पास पास 3 2 1 0
Real Albion. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. He's had a hit!
yes
Goal! Inter! An act of charity gratefully received. After 25 minutes is number 6. Test of fibre then for the so-called favourites. And it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting, shapes to suit! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
এটা বল
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
বন্ধ করলাম